Last of all, let's look at all of the different easy ways that you can publish your scraplog to the web. Once you're happy with your scraplog, everything's complete, you've had a good look through the slides and decided on the transitions, the easiest way to get it online is to just go up to the top here and click publish. That opens up this really simple dialog where you give your scraplog a title, and then you can decide if it's going to be a public scraplog that everyone can look at or a private one that you send out invitations for. You can also decide if you're going to allow people to post comments and add notes to your scraplog or not, and then you can add some tags as well. You don't have to do that, but it makes it a little bit easier for people to find your scraplog online. That publishes really quickly to the web, and once that's complete, you're given a URL and the option to view your scraplog online, to share it, or just click on done. I'm going to use share because this is a really easy way to let people know that you've just published a new scraplog. You can use the launch email button here and use your own email application. Alternatively, you can write a bulk email message by adding a title and then putting in a little message to your friends. And then all you have to do over on the right hand side is click on the add contact button and bring in various friends just by entering their name and email address and making up a list of those people. When you've completed it, click on send invitations and that invites all those people ready to go. The share menu is another thing you can use to share. You can send invites from here. You can also post your scraplog to your website or blog, which puts a link directly back to it, or you can post to Flickr, which is what I'm going to do now. Posting to Flickr is really easy, and as default it sets it as a photo set. Publishing as a photo set makes things really easy because when you're on Flickr you can then view it really simply as a slideshow. You can also set whether this is private or public, add any tags and then publish it straight to your Flickr account. So this gives you yet another way that you can share your scraplogs online and just let people come and check out your designs. You can also check out obviously the full view and all of the things you can do with Flickr. Now, the online published version of the slideshow has lots of different features. You can view it full screen, you can play the slideshow through and then a timer will work for each slide and then show them one at a time. If you're less patient, you can always click on pause and then actually click through the forward and back buttons, which allow you to scan through the different pages of your scraplog, so that's another way that you can check it out. There are some other features, so if you like the look of someone's scraplog, you can click on create a scraplog and go and make your own from the scraplog builder. You can also add notes if they've been activated, and this allows you to select a part of the scene and then add a little note to it. Now whenever someone rolls over that, your little note is going to pop up. So here's an example. When I roll over the rectangle, here you go, the little pop-up appears and you can get the message. You can also click on add to favorites, which basically adds it to your selection of favorites in your Scrapblog account. If you click on share it, that gives you the chance to send out emails as we just did before and then invite people to come and look at your Scrapblog. You can post it to a blog which will send out a direct link written as a post into any of the popular blog services, and that basically brings people back to come and check this out. Another alternative is to create the post on a web page, which allows you to get a bit of code, copy and paste it, and then plug it into any blog or website that will accept HTML, which is just about anything. Once you publish, this will create an embedded player right there in your blog that someone can click on and watch your Scrapblog slideshow.